Hello and welcome back to Club 2 Part 3 of our FM22 Let's Play, where we attempt to go from non-league football to winning the Champions League. We are back here today with Barnsley Football Club for our third episode in charge of them, and we are, as you can see, coming towards the end of October, so we have gone through about another month or so of football and the last 2 days of the transfer window. Couple more transfers for you since the last episode. If you haven't watched that one, pop back and have a look at it now. It's a very difficult start to the season. That's all I'm going to say. Couple more outs now. We've got Anthony Horatagan going out. He's gone over to somewhere. I wish I can't remember. He's gone to Dundee. He's gone to Dundee for a sum of money. £165,000 is what Anthony has gone over there for. As we can see, again, our scouts are now saying signing money is the last resort. So probably a good player to offload. He's also 10th down in our ranking of players. So not one that we needed, not one that we were going to use. Cashed in, got a bit of money for him, which is always nice. Luke McGowan, though, hasn't gone. I think he... no, I was going to say I think he's got some potential, but he doesn't. He has no potential. He is on loan at Inverness. We get a little bit of a loan fee for him. He gets some football, and he doesn't sit here all season annoying us, loitering in the hallways. We have got two more ins, though, which are the super important ones. As you remember from last episode, we only actually had one goalkeeper at the club. We now have 3. Count them. 1, 2, and 3. Worth having goalkeepers, I think, if one gets injured. We've got Brandon Austin. He's come in. He's an American goalkeeper with a second English nationality. He's played a couple of games for us. Nothing too substantial, though. Came over from Bristol City for $200,000. He's reasonable. That's what we're going to give him. He's reasonable. He could improve a little bit. So potentially, you know, maybe we make a bit of a profit on him. And we've got Joseph Anong. Yeah, this is a miss-buy is what we call this one. We brought him in for $200,000 as well. Identical money. He wants to be a first-choice goalkeeper. Not so much. I mean, he's got fantastic aerial reach. I can only assume he is very, very, very tall. But he's also not very good in comparison to our other 2 goalkeepers. So, you know, maybe not going to be using him too much. Also played some matches since you were last with me. We did not get a win in September at all. We went through the whole of September and we only picked up 2 points against Fulham and Nottingham Forest. We also lost against Luton, West Brom and Hull. So again, not a fantastic start. But month of October, which we are still in, we have got a few more days, which I'll simulate through in a minute to get to November. We haven't lost a game. Yay! 4 games. We got 3 wins and a draw. We drew against Birmingham, but we've since then beaten Swansea, Cardiff and Norwich. So we are looking a lot better in the league. If we pop over now to the competitions, we'll have a look. We're 13th. For a team that they're just going, avoid relegation, guys. That's all we want. We're kind of mid-table-y at the moment. And actually, 18 points. We're not too far from the teams above us, so it's a good start for us. But we have 2 more matches today. We're going to see the first 2 matches for the month of November. They are going to be against Stoke and against Brentford. We're going to simulate through to those now, and I'll see you over for the Stoke game. So, as past James mentioned, we're here for the match against Stoke. This is going to be the lineup for that one. We've got Zingerl in goal, Pearce, Batiste, Worrell and Williams as our back 4, I think, because Batiste still not showing up in my squad. Offerbor and Justvan in midfield, Woodrow, Palmer and Bakuna sitting behind Bosnick up front, who we've dropped to a deep line forward. And the moment we dropped him to a deep line forward, the team seemed to play a lot better. So I don't know if maybe playing him as a pressing forward and advance forward, maybe the guys couldn't see him. I don't know what was happening there, but deep lying forward, bringing him back a little bit closer to that midfield has definitely helped us if a good run of form. We also just got October Manager of the Month for the Sky Bet Championship, with our, third month in charge? I guess we started in August, so technically our 3rd month in charge. But either way, it's a good start. That seemed like a very pointless highlight bit there that we just saw. It was kind of a flash of colour and then back to not being a highlight. Williams cutting out that goal clearance there, though. Woodrow is a big long shot from range and never really likely to go in. And we have continued the highlight, which is a little bit worrying because Stoke have the ball. Stoke playing in green today, of course, us playing in red. Can we go and get a win today to carry on with our decent form and climb our way up the league? It's a good question. Let's find out today as we watch together. There we go. Stoke coming down the wing. I really don't like the look of this highlight so far. It's a header for Stoke. Stoke have scored. Yeah. What I was saying there about can we continue our good form? Unlikely by the looks of it. We are a very, very odd team so far in my time in charge. We go through weird spells of losing lots and winning lots. I mean, there's not a lot of data to go on. We are only, as I pointed out, in November. We haven't played a huge amount of matches, but equally, we're inconsistent. We'll go with very, very inconsistent. Annoyingly as well, we are literally right behind Stoke. More annoyingly, Tom Pearce has just got injured, so we're gonna put Williams over there. And then we're going to bring on Callum Britton, who's kind of not fully fit, but let's hope he's a little bit fitted. And Pearce, who definitely needs to go off. And we're going to, why we're here, let's encourage the team a little bit. We've only got 15 minutes gone. We can still get back into the tie, guys, but you're going to need to act a little bit quicker than you are currently. We're getting shots on target. Annoyingly, though, Stoke have only had one shot, and they are 1-0 up, guys. Can we sort ourselves out? The ball was so high up then, it wasn't even on the screen. That was a really weird start to a highlight as well. FM22 today, being a massive fan of those weirdest highlights it gets. Batista, Just Van all the way back to Zingol in goal. And now can he distribute it? No, he's just going to distribute it short, which is what we're telling him to do, to be fair. So it's nice to see a goalkeeper actually listening to us. We are very slow paced here. Just Van now over to Bosniak Woodrow. This is what I think with the striker dropping back as a deep line forward. He was all the way back there to be part of the attacking movement. Bosniak, though, whoa, it was a good header. It was a bullet of a header. Wasn't on target, so it wasn't good enough, really. But Bosniak now has got a 7.0 rating. And now Woodrow seems to have got injured, maybe. I mean, he went from green to red on his condition heart thing then, so maybe Baknia through on Goldo. Banya, oh, he's hit the crossbar. Come on, we can't catch a break today. Woodrow now holding up the ball long enough there to sort of organise his feet, organise the team a little bit. Raw now coming forward, spreading that one out wide to the right wing. Britain now ploughing forward as well. Can he get a cross into the box? He has got a cross in. Bosniak again with his head. And once again, it is over the crossbar. Mate, maybe at this point we don't cross it to his head. That's what I'm thinking. Although, again, Bosniak is a player that's wanting to be, if I remember rightly, a target man. So you'd assume decent with his head. I mean, he's getting to the ball above everyone else. What he's not doing is putting it in the back of the net. And what we are not doing, full stop, is putting it in the back of the net. Stoke still only one shot, but one goal. Us, 8 shots. Nothing in the way of goals yet. Let's go to a positive mentality because we are unbalanced and we demand more from the team straight from the off in the second half. We need to get ourselves sorted here. We definitely deserve something from this match. Well, I say that some of our players deserve something this match, but equally, if you don't put the ball in the back of the net, do you really deserve anything from the match? Probably not. Especially not when you've been all dominant. Bosniak here though. Bosniak again. Dude, you've had so many chances. You've got such a good rating. You're fully involved in this game. Now, if you could just put a ball in the back of the net, you're a striker. It's what I'm paying you for. We're going to bring on, I think, Sarmiento over on this side as an inside forward because Woodrow now looking fully like he's got 4 broken legs. Have you noticed every episode my players have one more broken leg than the episode before? I don't know what kind of players we're breeding here at Barnsley, but they have a lot of legs and they are constantly broken. We encourage the team again. I mean, 11 shots. We're coming towards the end. We did this in the last episode and it didn't pay off, but we are going to go attacking here and we'll just hope for the best. Palmer here, who was our best player in that first game and then got injured. He's not been playing very well since, if I'm completely honest. Let's bring on Oakley Booth there. Oakley Booth can drop back to box-to-box midfielder. Just Van to the advanced player role. Can we get something from the end of this match? Can we ever get a win on YouTube? This is the thing. I mean, the amount of times recently where I've had really good runs, I've turned off the game. I think that's what it is. Maybe I need to never shut the game when I'm at a good run. Whenever I shut the game, which tends to be, I've played some games and the next day I'll record. So I shut the game and come and record the next day, and then our form is back to being rubbish. Offabora here. Right, it was a good pass if it had actually found its mark. It didn't find its mark. It found a man in green, and now Stoke are just going to play around with this one. Lots of 1-2 triangular passing there, waiting for the opportune moment to unlock us completely, and they might have done it here. Bowler for Stoke running down the left, cutting it back into Adam into the box, and we are very lucky there not to concede a second goal. We demand more one more time. We've got a few minutes left in this match. If we don't win this, then we are just basically... bottle jobs? Is that the right word for this? When you've had 14 shots on target and you've not actually scored a goal. Guys, I just said we hadn't actually lost in October. We didn't lose in October. But the moment we've hit November, it's all falling apart. We're down to 14th now. Stoke, obviously, with that win, climb above us into 13th. We've now got to go face Brentford, who are 9th in the table. Bit of an awkward one. Tom Pearce, also out for 3 to 4 weeks, is equally an awkward one. Woodrow, luckily, only 1 to 3 days, which I guess we can take. It's not ideal, but it's better than 3 to 4 weeks. Alright, so here's the team for the match against Brentford. We've got Zingerl in goal. We've got Kitching, Batiste, Worrell and Britton as our back four. Batiste and Worrell are now a good dynamic centre-back partnership. Batiste still doesn't exist, but he's good, apparently, at football. We've got Rosicia and Offabora in midfield. Bakuna, Palmer and Brown behind Woodrow, who we're putting up front in the hope that maybe, if he gets chances, he'll put them away. Unlike Bosniak last episode, the start of this episode, James. The start of this episode, who literally, I think we could have given him an open goal on a silver platter and he probably still wouldn't have actually hit the target. But never mind. We move on. We go against Brentford and we hope for a better performance today. If you are new to the channel and you haven't done it already and you do want to follow along with this Barnsley save, hit the subscribe button as well. Be really appreciate. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers on the channel. So any new subscribers would be very helpful. Much appreciated, guys. That corner has been cleared all the way out to Kitching. Kitching, though, has managed to get that hold of that one. Offabora is into the box now. It's been put into Bakana, who almost hit that on target, but it has been blocked. And now Brentford have managed to keep hold of the ball. No, Rosicia has put a stop to that one. Did he get a card for that? He did get a card for that. Rosicia, you naughty boy. I'm pretty sure this is your debut as well. And, that is not the sort of conduct that we condone at this football club. Kitching's just got a yellow card as well. Apparently, it's exactly the sort of performance and conduct that we condone at this football club. Our players are brutes and go out and they're going to win by hook or by crook today. It looks like it might be by crook. Hey, a win's a win, guys. I will take it. Kitching with a free kick here. I mean, I feel like I should fine you after the match just for that free kick. Because, dear Lord, could you have done much of a worse job? No, you couldn't. Somehow, Brentford have managed to score off of our free kick, basically. I mean, I want to see that replay from the start. This isn't the beginning of the action, FM22. The beginning of the action is my player making the worst hash I've ever seen of a free kick in my life. Dear Lord... If I had more players on the bench capable of playing a new role, I would be tempted to sub you off now. I mean, that might get you put on the transfer market in January just for that free kick. I cannot get over how bad it is. And now what we've done is just make an equally bad pass. I mean, Brentford here are having a very easy time of it. They've crossed it. It's a header. Had that been on target again, it could be 2-0. And that is purely based off of our horrific passing. And you know what, guys? Berating the entire team. You're all awful. You don't deserve to wear the club colours. You deserve to be fired. Unfortunately, the transfer window's not open, so I can't fire you all. But it's coming. The axe is coming. The axe is looming. Probably more over my head than yours, players. But it's looming either way. We have come back into the match. Like, we've had 6 shots to their 7, so we're not doing too badly. Just apparently we need to work on our technical passing because, wow. And it's another highlight straight from kickoff. I never like these. It always means something's happened. You don't get one from kickoff otherwise. Brown out to Britton. Luckily, we do have the ball. So, Britton cutting that one back. It's found Rosicia. Back to Worrell now. And we've gone all the way back to our defence. Big ball forward from Batiste. Out wide to Kitching. Kitching now trying to get that in the box. Making once again a horrific pass. Kitching has come to me and said he wanted more football, which is why he started on the left today. That and the fact that Tom Pearce is injured, so I need to put someone there. But if he's going to play like that, he can literally get lost because he's not playing. Woodrow, however, Woodrow is up front today. That change has worked. He has got us a goal. I mean, it's better than last time. We have a goal in the episode. We are drawing. I'm going to stop raving about Kitching here, ranting rather than raving. Palmer over to Brown. That was a really, really good through ball to Woodrow's. Taking that one calm as you like, slotted it past the goalkeeper. Bit of power, bit of placement. Perfect combination there. And we are 1-1. We're back in the match. We're back on level footing. I mean, we can't ask for more than that. I mean, we could. We could ask for some more possession. 31% possession. Even though Brentford are obviously a better team than us, at least in this version of the world. And, you know, the fact that they are probably, I don't know, they recent relegated team in this world. Possibly. Again, wasn't keeping an eye too much on what was going on above us when we were down at Blythe Spartans, so I'm not sure if Brentford have recently been relegated, but definitely have more money than a club like Barnsley, and as we can see, they're all the way up in 5th at the moment with 28 points. We are down in 15th with 19. We'd encourage the team though. We've got coming up to 20 minutes left, and we have got a couple of tired players. We probably do need to be thinking about making a couple of substitutions here. Palmer in particular is looking quite tired, and once again, not really doing a lot. Just Van can come on instead there. Woodrow's looking tired, but he is having a really good game, so I don't really want to take him off yet. Bakana, though, is probably going to have to come off. We'll put on Clark Adore, but we'll bring him over to this right-hand side. Change him to inverted winger. Brown can go to that left-hand side, stay as an inverted forward just on the opposite side now. Maybe that will confuse Brentford. The fact that Brown will go over to the other side and now the inside forward's the other way, cutting in and shooting. It is entirely possible. Seems unlikely. I would hope that players at this level would be a little bit more intelligent than that. But you never know. That was a big long clearance from a goalkeeper. Once again, not coming off. Odor into Just Van. Just Van to Britton. Back to Odor. It's a really nice work. Bit of football here. Just Van, a substitute. Had a shot blocked last minute. It was a very, very good defence there by Brentford. It was last ditch tackling. But nonetheless, they have managed to stop the shot. So props to them, I guess. We've got one more substitution to make, which we will make after this highlight. So they only have about 5 to 7 minutes or so to actually play, I'd imagine. Maybe we can bring someone on and they can make a massive difference because they have lots and lots of energy for 7 minutes of game time. Go and do 90 minutes of running. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've conceded again. Guys, sort it out. I genuinely think this is because I turned off the game. I'm never turning off a game again. My electric bill is going to be insane. The computer's never ever getting turned off ever again. It's going to run 24/7 with FM22 open on it, because apparently if I close it, bad things happen. We do need to make that substitution though the moment this highlight ends or replay ends. So let's make that substitution. Who have we got on the bench that can come on and make a difference? We could bring on Bosniak now. Let's bring on Bosniak now instead of Woodrow, because Woodrow's looking a bit tired. Maybe Bosniak coming up, lots of energy, dropping deep a little bit to get the ball. Maybe he can help set up a few attacks. Or maybe we'll just see another highlight with Brentford on the ball. And then Rositier will come in, suplex Ian Matson, I think that was, and get a red card, I believe, on his debut. That's an interesting position to be put in. Offaboru can go here. Just Van can go there. Yeah, that probably means we're not getting anything out of this game now. Not that I think we're getting anything anyway. Liam Kitching, who wanted more game time, is also on a 5.9. I will be fining him after this match, which will mean he's going to be annoyed. And do you know what? I really couldn't care less now. As your manager, you need to sort your priorities out, mate. Your priority is clearly going out partying last night and having a kebab, because there is no way you're coming onto this pitch playing like that and telling me you have a clear head. That was horrific. Liam Kitching, what is wrong with you? I've accidentally said I appreciate all your efforts. How do I do individuals? Liam Kitching there. I am furious with your performance. He seems demotivated. Good. I hope he is demotivated. I hope he goes home and thinks about his behaviour. It's like we've just managed to not get a point again in an episode. I mean, it's honestly, it's not great. Let's go to the squad. Where is Kitching? There he is. Can I discipline him? Discipline player for poor performance. We'll issue a warning. We're not going to take any money out of your pocket, but we are going to issue a warning. And let's see where that gets us. Have we got an email instantly saying, oh no, he accepts his warning? Yeah, okay, fine. He's aware that he was an actual sack of dog doo-doo in that match. I'm glad to hear it. Right, time to go and sort the performance out again in between episodes, I guess. If you have enjoyed today's episode and my complete failings as a football manager, then please do drop a like down the video, always much appreciated. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, it's completely free. You can unsubscribe whenever you want, but in the meantime, it's much appreciated. And there's lots of cool content on the channel for you to follow along with as well. Until next time though guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for episode 4 with Barnsley FC.